Hi, I'm Anthony Ehresmann, and welcome to Urbana Leader. Today we have a great show. We're going to feature two organizations in the community that are essentially helping out our elderly community. First we have Nancy Zerkle, who is a committee member for 3 years with the SALT, which is, let me see if I get this right, it's Seniors and Law Enforcement Together.
Exactly.
Okay. And we also have Elaine Blanton, and she is an executive board member and also a committee member with SALT. But she's also an executive board member with VALE, which is Volunteers
for Adult Life Enhancement.
There, Life Enhancement, which is basically a guardianship program.
Right.
And we have, and that is basically pretty new in Urbana.
We've been around. We started,
County.
yeah, and we started in 2008 September, and so we're just new around the block. So.
Right, and this is her first time on the show, so I welcome.
Thank you.
And Nancy is a veteran, so she doesn't need any training. And we talked about what VALE did last time and how it was serving the senior community here, and I got to say we got a lot of response from that, and it was very well received, and it was great information. But we are doing something new with SALT. Now, you want to tell us what's going on?
Sure. First, I want to tell you basically what SALT does, just in case somebody missed it before.
All right.
Seniors and Law Enforcement Together are a combination or a mixture of people within the community that are very concerned about the concerns of our senior citizens and also the protection of our senior citizens. We have senior citizens on the committee. We have police officers, sheriff department, and business leaders that come together every month and talk about what we can do to help our senior citizens to feel protected. So we have come up with what is called the Hotspot Card.
Right.
And the Hotspot Card is a tool that's been used in other communities and counties with great success. So we decided as the committee that this might be a good tool for us to put out into the county area to help our seniors feel a little bit better about what might be happening in their areas. So the purpose of this tool is to be able to report a crime, or if there's any trouble in your area, that you are seeing something happening and you're afraid.
Activities.
You're afraid.
Right.
And a lot of our seniors will not report things because they're afraid to give their name. They're afraid that there will be, retribution, that somebody will come back and they'll pay for it.
And they are very vulnerable.
Yes, they are. They are. So the purpose of this is to be able to, I don't know if it'll help when I open this up here. Inside, you can put all the details down about what might be going on in your area. And you don't have to sign your name to it. This is the most important part about this, is report what's going on, something that you're really worried about or concerned about. Right. Don't put your name on it. It's all ready to go. You just seal it up. It's already postage paid. It'll go straight to the Sheriff's Department, and Sheriff Emmons will investigate everyone that comes through there.
And if it's not out in the county, it will go to the police department and
yeah, it's addressed to the Sheriff's Department, so it's going to go. Yeah, it's going to go
but
straight to there.
But it'll be
contact the police department.
Exactly. Sort through it so that it reaches the right municipality or district.
Now we're trying to get these out all through the county. The SALT committee members have taken these and we've distributed them. They are at the police department, the Sheriff's Department. They're at libraries. They are at doctor's offices, pharmacies. All the banks. We're trying to get all the banks. Right.
Is that your bank?
People's has them in both locations at People's Savings Bank. There are other places that we've tried to get them at. The Senior Center. Yes. Tri-County Community.
Senior housings.
Right. Senior housings. We're trying to hit everywhere. So if you can't find one, the SALT committee meets every third Wednesday at Champaign County Library.
Are we getting this? Are we getting these out to like the grocery stores so that seniors, when they go shopping, they can pick one up on the way out?
We haven't attempted that.
Yeah, we're trying to get to the spot right now.
All the pharmacies.
We know the seniors go to doctors. We know they go to the pharmacies. We know they go to the banks. library.
Right.
You know, we're trying to hit those spots right at the moment because we have been limited on the amount of brochures that we have. We're trying to get more printed, which we will.
Okay.
But
And now,
they're out
when you
there.
need help with donations to get those things printed, do you need help with
Well,
that?
we always use donations.
Always.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. I just wanted to put that in there.
Yeah,
And I
sure.
also want to thank People's Bank because you guys do great work in the community.
People's Savings Bank is very concerned about the protection of our seniors. We have distributed a lot of brochures on information on protection as far as your identity. Identity theft is a big issue with us. Last year we did do our first annual shredding event out at
Okay.
the community center, out at the
How
Champaign
much
County
did you
Community
get shredded?
Center. We shredded 3,500 pounds of paper, which came to 19 trees. We actually saved 19 trees. Yes, and we did it for the first time just to see. It's a free community shredding event. So if you're sitting on your old financial statements, or if you're sitting on any kind of identification, like papers with social security numbers on it,
Right.
any kind of information like that, and you don't know what to do with it, on May 14th, out at the Champaign County Community Center, it's Saturday morning from 9 to 12, you can bring all your stuff out to us. You can drive right up to the truck. We'll unload it for you. If you're concerned about it, you can stand there and watch it get shredded.
Okay.
We'd be glad to help you, glad to have you there. It's a
Now
great
that's
opportunity.
What?
It's May 14th.
May 14th?
And we actually partnered with the SALT Committee last year on
Yeah.
this too.
With VALE?
Yes,
Okay.
well, with the SALT Committee.
SALT
SALT
Committee.
And they were there. We had brochures available.
And it's going to be warmer this year.
And it's going to be warmer. Yeah, we did it in April last year. We're going to do it May 14th, Saturday, in the parking lot at the Champaign County Community Center, which is on Route 68, from 9 to 12. And People's Savings Bank staff will be there to help you. We'll unload it for you. We have refreshments. We have all kinds of fun. It's a great day. And Moolah the cow will be there to help you
And
too.
by the way, I got that, I got a flashlight from you.
Oh, you
And it
did?
came- oh, yeah. And it clipped to my hat when I went hunting.
Okay. But be sure to look for
Came
the
in very
hotspot
handy,
cards.
by the way.
And also, I wanted to mention on there, if I may,
Sure.
Anthony, the donation for this came from the Champaign County Memorial Foundation.
Okay.
They gave us money to help pay for the postage and for 1,000 brochures. We're going to have some more made, and that's been volunteered by the Urbana Police Department.
Great. And now, I've been in meetings, and we've actually already solved a cold case in Clark County.
Clark
Clark
County.
County.
Was in
with
Clark
them.
County. And we've already gotten a case in, I think it was in Mechanicsburg for Champaign County.
That I don't know.
I don't know.
I haven't heard
Not
about
aware
that
of
one
it.
yet.
I think it was.
I
think it was.
know Sheriff Emmons said he had gotten quite a few back.
He gotten quite a few
Yeah.
that they were investigating,
Right.
and I think one of them's out in Mechanicsburg, and they
Right.
could be anywhere in the county. But yeah, this is a great idea, and I always, I think about my grandparents. We're always afraid of making it seem as if they were the ones who made the
Right.
call.
Right.
And this is a great way to do it.
We can't stress
and
enough.
nobody
Don't
will
put
know.
your name on it.
Yeah, don't
we
put your
don't
name
want
on
your
it.
name.
We just need
Right.
some information,
Right.
and it'll be fully investigated. If there's something there, there's something there. If there isn't, then it will have at least seen the light of day. Now, again, what else does SALT do?
Well, we've just started the Court Watch program.
The Court Watch program.
That is coming about now, where if you
Now,
have to go
you
to
guys,
court.
you have to go to court, and you don't like to go alone, or
Right.
Well, what it is, the victim witness through the
Okay.
Champaign County Common Pleas Court,
Mhm.
they're the ones that deal with the victims of crimes. And we've asked them to let us know when they have victims, senior victims, anyone over 60 years old, that are victims to a crime. And what they do is send out our brochure, our SALT brochure, and tell them that these are people that want to help you through this process, because a lot of times they will go to court, and I went with one lady quite a while ago before we got this process going, and she was scared to death because she had to go on this particular day. She wanted to go at the sentencing. Sometimes they don't always have to go, but she wanted to go, and she was scared to death because this gentleman and his family was there. She was taken for thousands of dollars, and we were there, the victim witness and myself, to help make that transition a little easier for her.
As a support system.
As a support system.
Yeah, because a lot of people, we're not that, if you are a good citizen of the United States and you probably haven't seen the inside of a courtroom, it can be a rather, big deal. I mean, it can overwhelm you.
Right.
Especially seniors, only because, they haven't been in the court system, they don't know how it works. It's not Perry Mason, which is what most people's idea, that was what my idea of the court system was until I found out different. I mean, they don't know all the processes, and it's nice to have somebody to come and, for lack of a better term, help and hold your hand and be supportive.
And of course, it's up to them. They don't have to have us by their side, but if they so wish, then we're going to be there. And we have several of our committee members that have volunteered to be a court watch person. More than one can go to the court. We've already talked to the Common Pleas Court judge, Judge Wilson, and he has no problem with that at all. So that is just getting started. And there's other things on the burner that we're looking at through SALT. And it's all has to do with seniors in law enforcement.
Right.
It's those seniors that we're targeting and everything.
And that would be in our sheriff, Brett.
Sheriff Emmons.
Emmons,
right. Yes.
I know that he has been very involved.
He's written a lot of newspaper articles.
Right.
Yeah, we're trying to get the word out.
Comes to a lot of the meetings when he can make them.
Yes.
He's a busy guy.
Yes, he is.
But he comes when he can, and I know I've interviewed him on the subject, and it's something that is, I know, very close to him. So
he's done very well with it. Yes.
All right, we're going to take a really quick break. We're going to take a quick break, thank some people, and then we're going to come right back. Stay tuned.
The Urbana Leader is sponsored in part by the Depot Coffee House, a gathering place for locals, a resting place for bicyclists, and a haven for history and railroad buffs. Located 6 blocks west of Monument Square on Miami Street in Urbana, the coffee house can be found in a refurbished 1890s train station on the Simon-Kenton Bike Trail. Free Wi-Fi, fresh baked goods, local artwork, and good conversation can be found every day of the week at The Depot from 7 a.m. till 9 p.m.